Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Top 10s of 2025. Today I'm talking about my favorite artwork of the year. This is the one video I do every year where almost nobody agrees with me because art is incredibly subjective. I get it, but these are games that appeal to me. I thought the art in these games was fantastic. And honestly, I'm taking out whether I like the game or not out of the mix. It's just how much did I like the art in the game. So with that being said, let's get started. Number 10 is Finspan. The artists here, Anne Maria Martinez Jaramillo and Mesa Shoemaker, Stonemaier Games. Yes, this is a follow-up. I don't actually love the cover of Finspan, but the winged fish in the same pose as Wingspan, but I do love the fish throughout this game. Putting out the fish on this board, it's gorgeous looking. Sometimes I just like to look at animals, and fish are my favorite. If there's an aquarium and I go somewhere to visit, if there's an aquarium, I am going to that aquarium. I love aquariums. I love watching fish. And so to see it so well drawn, I mean, this is kind of a thing in the Span series. The Wingspan, also beautiful depictions of birds, but I think Finspan is my favorite of the three games. Easily, I think that, again, there's nothing super flashy here, just good pictures of fish. So that's my number 10. Number 9 is Deep Regrets. This is Judson Cohen is the artist from Tetix Games. Now, Justin is not just the artist, he's the designer of the game, and this is not the last time you'll hear that on this list today. Deep Regrets immediately appealed to me when I saw the cover of this game. The theme itself, which is that whole sense of dread as you go out into the sea and fish and find things, and the art throughout this game fits that silliness mixed with just really good artwork. And that combination, I think, does a really good job. And it's definitely a draw to a lot of people. People are drawn to this game by the artwork, so Deep Regrets. Number 8 for me is Echoes of Time. This is Giovanni Calore from Cranio Creations. I believe this is his only game that they have done the art for, but not just the cover. I think the cover is a fantastic cover, but the art throughout the game. I'm a little over sometimes animals as people, although it does seem like most games these days do that. This one does stand out a little bit. It's some really, superb artwork. When I look at this, they look like pictures I'd put up on my wall. They look like animals, but also they're warriors and monks and all sorts of things. And this, coupled with a good graphic design, which is not in the same purview as the artist, I think really makes this game shine when it's on the table. That's Echoes of Time. My next pick is a personal pick in a sense that this artwork just really appealed to me, and this is 10B. From Cozy Cup Games, artist Benji Talbot, also the designer. 10B is just cute art. This is the art you might see in a children's storybook or almost a little comic strip in a newspaper, but it gives such a genteel feel to it. You're building lines in front of you and building a little city and a pier to that city of 10B, and it works. Everything just looks cute together. When you're done, it's satisfying, not just because of the way you score the game, but because of how neat and cute all the pictures look. And this one just really is a personal appeal to me. The next one we have is Fliptoons. Artist is Diego Sa, and published by Thunderworks Games. This is very popular, this style of artwork these days, probably most notably in a game Cuphead. But Fliptoons has almost kind of Cuphead, but also a Looney Tunes feel, especially when you look at the cover. And I like that because it carries the game. The mechanisms do a good job. You're drafting cards, but it's fun to play them out there. And when I see the picture, what I like about this game is seeing that picture instantly reminds me what they do as a character when I play their card in this game. So I like that silly, zany artwork style. I wish more games would do it, but Fliptoons doesn't, so it's on my list. Next, we have the first game from Xavier Guinefre Durin. I have him on my list twice. This one is from Playpunk here, and this is Zenith. Zenith is a game in which you are recruiting robots and animal people and humans, but he does such, again, I think he's just turning into one of my favorite artists. A very cartoony, but not silly necessarily. It just looks good. I like the cover of Zenith. I like the cards. And I think every card looks different in this game. And you're drafting these cards and playing them in front of you in this tug-of-war game. And the artwork, and then again, of course, the graphic design really spice this Zenith game up to look really fantastic. Number 4 for me is the artist is Matthew Roberts, and the game is Core of Discovery. Core of Discovery is a game based on a comic book, so of course, if you don't like the art of that comic, you're not going to like the art of the game. But I do like the art of the comic. I think it's really cool. It gives me an old-time feel. This is an art style that I see in Core of Discovery, whether you're playing Lewis Clark or one of the many other people. I mean, the box cover looks great too. This is a style I don't think is done very often these days. This realistic Prince Valiant type style, and I just think it's fun. It's fun to see. Now, it can be some pretty gruesome stuff, and there's not a ton of art in this game. I think it would be higher if there was even more art in the game, but I do like the art that I can see of the pictures and the items and things. Very fun, and in the rule book too, Core of Discovery. Number 3 is the other game from Xavier Guinefray Durin, and this is from Scorpion Mask, and it is Tag Team. Now, the art in Tag Team is pretty important because you are sitting looking at these giant fighters. You're picking 2 fighters, and they're a tag team against someone else. And then you are basically doing an auto battler where you're building a deck, deciding where the cards go in a deck, fighting each other. Fantastic game. But the art on the cards is great, but it's even more fantastic on the different characters themselves. Xavier did a good job at making them all look very distinct, very cool looking. I've already seen the art for the new version coming out next year, and it's good to see a follow-up on top of that. And I just think it looks and plays fantastically, but since you're going to be staring at these people for such a long time, it's nice to have such good artwork. Number 2 for me is Chisogi Anime Studio Tycoon. Artist here is Gu Isuki, Thomas Romaine, and Senkawa Tien. This is absolutely gorgeous artwork. The top 2 in my list here, I think, just are head and shoulders above the rest, and I think the rest are great. But this game from Esper Game Studios, everything about it, the cover, the inside, the cards, the soulless, the crushed soul people that you're working with to the new ones coming in, the art just screams anime in every way, but in a really cool fashion. It almost feels like the anime version of Tintin in a sense. But it's neat and it's distinct, and every card I would just spend some time looking at the art besides what it does. And I think it's fantastic, and I think the theme of this is going to carry this game a ways. And then number 1 is our last game, our final game we're talking about here today, but also the artist and designer are the same person. And this is Pablo Clark as the artist and Eerie Idol Games as publisher, The Old King's Crown. Folks, there is not much I can say about this game other than when I did my art for the year, I wrote Old King's Crown and then looked for everything else. It was so easy. I like everything. The board is gorgeous. The box is gorgeous. The big tarot cards are dripping with just cool theme on them. It has this fantasy-esque with some dark stuff in the background, but not super dark. It's also, there's light and glory, and it brings this universe that I know nothing about, these different factions, to life. Every part of this feels so unique. When you play a card, you're confident not just in the number on the card, but just on how cool that card looks. When you play cards in front of you, they feel good because they look so beautiful. I would gladly take any of these cards and have it as a print on my wall. That's how much I like this art. It's the best art, I think, of 2025. Well, there you go, folks. My 10 favorite art games or art in games from 2025. I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel. Thanks for watching this video. Check out our channel. We have a lot of videos on our channel. We have live videos that go up each week, from live Q&As to videos where we take a look at the newest stuff on Kickstarter, crowd surfing, to top 10 lists and more. There's lots of stuff on this channel. We encourage you to explore it. You can find out more at our website, dicetower.com. I'm Tom Vasel. Thanks for watching another video on The Dice Tower.